Ladies and jellyfish, we're going to school.
Yeah, we're looking at school stories today. We are back in one of my favorite places on the internet, and that is
SocksStudios!
And we are going to watch the most viewed SocksStudios video of the last 6 months. Most viewed video in the last 6 months. What do we call that? I believe we call that essential viewing. School drills! School drills. I remember it like it was yesterday. But actually, it wasn't yesterday because I haven't been anywhere near a school since I graduated. Was he gonna call it fire drills and then fire was like a controversial word in the YouTube algorithm? As a YouTuber, I think that's what he did. I think he called it school drills because if he put fire drills, it would like trigger the YouTube automatic detection systems. But this is the biggest SocksStudios video of the last 6 months. I really want to watch it. Anyways, let's do it, okay? Oh, and you know, I didn't forget the thing. RobertIDK. SocksStudios, 3, 2, 1, go.
SocksStudios, just Nick and his bros, and they can't take themselves serious. Put on your socks and let's have a talk, and we'll see who's the weirdest. Meme God Plaza and that way. Don't forget about TBH. Then hop on Discord with your best mates and put on your socks. We're going to space.
The building is literally on fire! Let's all walk in a slow, organized line as we're being literally engulfed in flames.
Yes, that's what you do.
That makes sense. School drills, they're insane. We're all gonna tell our experience, and you have to decide who has the weirdest experience.
Let's do
Everyone's
it.
familiar with the fire drill, okay? The loud siren going, and your ears are just melting from the inside out. Wasn't the fire drill like so loud, Blaza?
Yeah,
Yes.
it literally hurts my ears.
Right?
Wow. It's like someone screaming in your ears
Horrible.
over and over again.
don't like that?
I remember like walking out, I would be the only one not covering my ears because I was trying to look cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah. All right. Yes, I can relate to that universal experience. That alarm is so loud that like, yeah, when I would walk by it, I'd want to cover my ears so bad, but I didn't want to be one of the wimps who is covering my ears. Y'all know I am a wimp, so it's like, I ain't fooling y'all, but the other people, they didn't know that yet. But honestly, guys, as an adult, I can say now, if it's hurting your ears, just cover your ears. Who cares? Anyone who judges you for it, punch him in the face. No, I'm just kidding.
Because I was trying to look cool.
That's so cool.
People, he's like tearing up on the inside.
So none of you have been in a real tornado drill.
Tornado drill?
Like a real tornado?
Which makes no sense because there's also no tornadoes where I live, but we have tornado drills.
Wow.
It's like a yearly thing. It happens every single time.
How do you escape a tornado?
You don't.
What did he?
So what?
It was another school day, you know, we had the teachers trying to rizz me up, but, you know, I had to respectfully decline them as usual.
Is it the male teachers?
Okay.
All of a sudden, wham, whammo, wham, wham. Just the loudest noise you can imagine.
They should just play one of my videos, to be honest, if they want the loudest noise ever. What I want to know, is it a different sound for a tornado drill versus a fire drill? I feel like it's the same, but it would be really crazy if they had like a different sound for everything. A tornado drill does have different, you do different things, right? I mean, he's going to tell us, so I'll just unpause it.
Wham! Just the loudest noise you can imagine.
Me and Edward's mom.
It's worse than the fire drill, times 10.
There's someone on the intercom
Really?
going wham, wham, wham.
Exactly
Okay, so
like
it's a different
that.
sound.
I jumped from my chair because of how loud. Everyone in the room, they start looking around like, huh? It was ear shocked. Everyone was waiting for the words.
What's the
This
sound?
is a practice tornado drill.
Practice?
By the way, subscribe to the channel. But it never came through the speaker.
Oh.
It wasn't a practice drill. It was the real thing.
What do you do in that situation?
After a couple seconds, the teacher kicked into action and said, everyone in an organized line right outside the door. I think for the first time, people were actually scared.
Yeah, what do you
this
actually
was
do in
real.
these?
Everyone was just paired up with a bunch of randoms. 2 guys that I don't even know who they are. If a tornado actually hit, the tornado was going to abduct you through the windows. The school was
Is
trying
that
to put
what
you
is that
out of
is that the idea? Is that the idea? Gets you through the windows? I'm a knock on wood when I say this, homies. Thank goodness I have a set made of wood so I can knock on it when I say things that I don't want to come back to bite me. I have been fortunate enough to not to have any tornadoes anywhere near where I lived ever. So I really don't know how it works. The idea of a tornado always terrified me, but all I ever dealt with was fire drills and lockdown drills. But but they didn't say, welcome to our practice drill. They just made it seem like it was legit. And then I remember the one time we did a drill, but they didn't let the teachers know. So my teacher freaked out when the drill started because she thought it was real. I mean, good. Keep the teachers on their toes too, you know?
If a tornado actually hit, the tornado was going to abduct you through the windows. The school was trying to put you out of the range of all the windows. So they put you in the hallways with all the lockers.
Also the glass.
Yeah, because there's no glass there. But the worst part is the fact that we have to get down on our knees, and then you have to put your head on the floor, and then you put your hands around the back of your neck.
What is the point of that?
I hated doing that. Like, I felt like my forehead was touching the dirty floor. Like, it was so
It was
gross.
disgusting.
I never had to do that.
I usually lick it on Saturdays. But
Okay.
this time, I wasn't really feeling it.
This was our first date.
This is not an ideal position, okay? I'm not in
Yeah.
Circus Delay. This ain't comfortable, okay? So I'm sitting there surrounded by a bunch of nobodies that I don't know, and the whole school is like this. It's all lined up. Each kid is at a locker. And
This
the teachers,
really?
They're flexing on us. They don't
Is this
have
what
to
it's
do
like?
They're
Leave a
walking
comment.
around doing handstands, cartwheels. There ain't no beeping no more.
No beefing.
And you know how
Okay.
I said I was paired up with some random?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if he was scared or something, but some sort of smell started emerging from him, okay?
Oh, no.
Some sort of
Some
rotten
sort of
egg
smell. What could it be? I was next to this human, and a smell that did not exist before started existing. What on earth could that possibly be? By golly, I have no idea. No idea.
Sort of rotten egg smell, okay? I think it's like he started getting sweaty.
Okay.
He probably didn't wear deodorant.
Okay.
But boy, did he stink. Oh my God. And I had nowhere to go. We couldn't move nowhere, man. My head was glued to the floor.
That's gotta be
2
tough.
minutes go by. 5 minutes go by. 1 hour
1
goes
hour?
by. And all I smell is this boy, okay?
No, it ain't an
just
hour.
kill
No
me.
way.
Put me out of my misery. Please, take me.
Okay, what if that was just you that smelled? What if you
Yeah,
smelled?
when are you smelling yourself?
Wait, Socks, when's the last time you showered?
Wait, you showered?
Oh, okay, wait, let me know.
You know, I think I remember exactly where I was the first time I smelled a human just because they smelled a certain way, not because they passed gas. I think it was like a birthday party sleepover with the homies when I was like 11. There was one guy, my one friend, and I'm not gonna say his name because we're still friends. One friend who showed me what body odor is. They showed me the true meaning of body odor. I didn't know that some kids were just smelly. I didn't know, like, some people just smelled bad until this fateful night, and I've never been the same ever since.
Wait, you showered?
Oh, okay, wait, let me know the problem.
My nose has been transformed into another dimension. This is like the death penalty. And the worst
It's
part
tough.
is they wouldn't let us talk. We had to be absolutely silent, okay? Like, why couldn't we talk? Is the tornado gonna hear us? Is it gonna change direction all of a sudden
Wow.
because we're talking smack? We were just laying there, suffering for hours.
Really?
Of
Was it
this
actually
smelly,
hours?
stinky, rancid, funky, reeking, whippy, putrid, reeking boy.
Stop being so mean.
Was it
They
actually
should've thrown him out in the
hours?
By the time we finished, the school day was well past over. How
What?
is that legal? This has taken up my own time.
And it was just a drill? Is that really? You know what? He'll probably tell us. So let me just shut up and keep it going.
How is that legal? This has taken up my own time. By the time I got away from the boy, I promised I couldn't smell normally for a good couple days. And you know what the funniest part was? There was no tornado. There was nothing. It was just a bit stormy outside. It was a lovely
Oh, so
day
they thought it was
outside,
real.
And that was my tornado drill experience.
And he got you on the floor for hours for nothing.
Exactly.
So they didn't think it was a drill. They thought it was the real thing, but then it just turned out to be nothing. So they were just being extra careful. Okay, that makes sense. I understand now. My question was answered.
Got you on the floor for hours for nothing.
Exactly.
My story starts in Europe. The Netherlands to
Okay.
be precise.
Okay.
That's already an
Everyone just clicked off.
Stop with the European hate.
I'm on my little bike, cycling. Ah.
What, did you just fall?
Today, another beautiful day. Cycling to school for 45 minutes straight.
Wow.
That's how that goes in my country. You have to literally cycle for 10 miles every day to school.
Wow.
And 10 miles back.
10 miles?
That's
The
crazy.
heat, through the winter, through the rain, through through the hill, it doesn't matter. You're forced to. And you know what's
Wait,
even
wait, wait,
okay,
wait, wait.
go ahead. Rudely interrupt me.
45 minutes for 10 miles?
On a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. All right, I don't know where's Blazo from. I'm gonna find this out right now. Dutch. Oh yeah, the Netherlands. I'm so sorry. He already said it. He's from the Netherlands. That is incredible. That is truly incredible. Honestly, that sounds very rough. I'm not saying I would prefer to have done that, but what I will say is those kids are definitely way healthier than the average Canadian or American student, honestly. Probably way healthier than us. Having to bike for an hour 30 every day? That's crazy. Like, you literally don't need to do any more exercise if you're doing that. If you are doing that, you literally don't need to do any other exercise and you'll be very healthy. That's incredible.
45 minutes for 10 miles?
On a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
And you know what's worse? You come 5 minutes too late because your tire pops or you got hit by a car or something small.
tough.
You get detention.
What?
The janitor will literally stand there at the bicycle rack and he will wait till the last second.
Oh.
And if you don't come in time,
You
he'll let
evil
you stop. You have to go
janitor.
to the. Can you stop wildly interrupting? So the
Wait.
Oh my gosh. What?
What?
If you get too late, he will write your name down, and after you're done with school, you have to go to him.
Wait.
Oh,
It would
no.
be funny if you just drove a car one day and just like ran over everyone.
Okay, you know what? You're a little too American.
Okay. Continue your story, Blazo.
Keep telling.
Okay, so I come there.
Wait, so like
he
how
reports
late?
me.
How late?
Stop it! Stop talking!
Literally 2 minutes too late. Okay, I parked my little bicycle. I run inside. I got stopped. You guys got my name. I was like, okay, screw you. I'm already late for class. I stormed through the classroom.
Wow, that was the coolest bit of Socks animation I've ever
Already
seen.
late
Wait a
for
minute.
class. I stormed through the classroom.
That was incredible. That was so cool.
The animators needed that.
I kick open the door.
Shout out to the animator.
Zesty as ever, I see.
I'm ready to start the day. You know what my first class is? Cooking class.
Cooking
You
class?
guys have that in America?
No, there's no such thing as cooking
I
class.
have cooking class.
I have it.
Wait, I don't remember if I left in the part of the video where I said that I introduced that sound effect to the YouTube editing meme world. But anyway, did I let me know in the comments? Did I leave that part in? Did you know that sound effect? I take credit for that. Anyways, I think actually I don't know. I don't know if my high school had one. We had cosmetology though. You could do hair. And nowadays I really wish I just owned the human that I was and like took it. I think my sister was like, "Hey, Rob, you need to become a man, so you can't take cosmetology." And so I didn't take cosmetology, but now I wish I took cosmetology! Though honestly, if I took cosmetology, my hair would probably be even weirder than it already is, so never mind.
I have cooking class.
I have it.
Wait, all the food in America is just thrown in the microwave.
Yeah, that's probably why you guys can't cook.
I had cooking class. Okay.
Oh,
You to go. Cooking class starts. Everything is good. We're making macaroni.
Okay.
Yummy. Italian macaroni. I said to the teacher, I don't need that much. Let me cook. I grabbed the macaroni. I grabbed the
What
Tomatoes.
does
tomatoes.
that have to do with school drills?
Yeah, seriously.
Getting there that way.
He's building up the suspense.
Okay.
Yeah, you want this story to be like 20 seconds long?
Yes.
Shut up. I started cooking, and I had this little lady in front of me cooking as well.
Everyone is little to you.
True.
My normal height.
Yeah, she doesn't speak much. She's like a little bit of a shy guy. You know what I mean, right? She's cooking. I'm cooking. Put the macaroni in, putting the fire on. I go down to wrap myself up, good old pots, and I hear something like. I look up, and the lady's not cooking as well.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
like a lot
no.
of smoke coming from her pan.
Oh no!
Can't cook.
No, that macaroni is burned to hell.
Women can't cook. Confirmed.
Alia, is she malfunctioned? Come on.
You boys, I swear, you boys with your stereotypes, I'm just not gonna accept that. We do not support the lady stereotypes on this channel. If you want to be a woman and be terrible at cooking, that you can totally do that. You have the freedom. You can be bad at cooking and be a woman. That's fine. What I will say though is my girlfriend is actually one of the best cooks I have ever met. So honestly, I will say While I don't support stereotypes, I'm glad it worked out this time. I'm very grateful that my girlfriend is amazing at cooking, and I love her so much, and I always thank her.
I cannot believe it. So I was like, whatever, not my problem. I'm cooking my macaroni. I am good. I turn around one more time to get some spoons and stuff, and I hear a loud bang, bang. I turn around, the woman
Get on the floor.
passed out. What? I don't know how. She like inhaled something or something. I don't know what happened. She passed out. She on the ground, Peter Griffin pose.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh my god.
That's
I say,
bad.
teacher, she is not doing well.
Give her mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth.
So my teacher grabs her.
Ignore it. Ignore it.
Put her on her back. And you know what one classmate thought was a great idea in this situation?
Not mouth to mouth.
Jump on her.
He was like, oh no, someone passed out and her macaroni is burned. Probably gonna spit into flames in a couple seconds.
Okay.
Let me pull the fire alarm. He pulls the fire alarm. I was like, what are you doing? Woman wakes up like a minute later. Well, the fire alarm was going off. Teacher turned off the stove.
Oh
threw
my
away the
gosh.
macaroni.
Well, hey, he woke her up with the fire alarm, so mission accomplished, I will say. Probably not the best way to de-escalate a situation. If you want a situation to de-escalate, I will say pulling the fire alarm most of the time is probably not the way. But hey, who am I? Just a guy who has never pulled a fire alarm before.
Like a minute later, well, the fire alarm was going off. Teacher turned off the stove, threw away the macaroni.
Have you ever pulled a fire alarm? Let me know in the comments.
Such a shame. Such a good macaroni.
I would eat it off the floor.
And we all, I don't know if you guys have to do it in your school, but when we have a fire drill,
Stop eating. I'm hungry. Don't judge me.
I'm gonna put you in the oven.
We
Like,
talked about
I don't know
macaroni in the
your
last
guys'
one.
School, but in my school, if there's a fire drill, we all have to stand in a little line,
Yep.
like a long worm. And we have to
Yeah.
put our hands on top of each other's shoulders
Oh.
and walk out.
What?
I don't think we had to do
Why
that.
do you have to put your hands on your shoulder?
Being arrested.
I think that's only for
Yeah, that seems way
Like,
harder.
grab each other's shoulders so no one gets lost.
Okay, be honest, Blaza. Can anyone actually even grab your shoulders?
I know, right?
You were forced to grab my butt cheeks instead.
Okay, Blaza. Okay.
So we walked through this door. Everyone made it out safe.
Yay!
Apparently the woman passed out because she didn't eat for the past day. That was my
Oh,
story.
no.
What the? Oh, no way, that was it. What was the ending? what happened?
We made it out safe.
Good.
I told you why the woman passed out.
What was the point of you like bicycling to school? What was the point of that?
To make the
It's-
story
it's
longer that way. I
context.
don't want it to be 20 seconds long.
It's context.
Thank you.
Especially this macaroni. I rate this 10 out of 10. What's your
I
fire
like
drill
that.
story?
I liked that one. I liked that one. Listen, I think I'm a bit of a Blaza stan. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a little bit of a Blaza stan over here. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, that was a good story. I liked it. I like that story. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
That is a nice boulder.
I rate this 10 out of 10. What's your fire drill story?
Well. Let me tell you something, okay? Fire drills.
caused the fire
Dude, he caused it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All picture perfect, all beautiful, all natural, right?
Yes.
It's in New York, the Bronx, bro.
Yeah, it's a giant brick building.
Wait, you were in the Bronx for school?
Are you
Oh.
from Yacht Skibbity O'Block?
Kind of looked like a jail, honestly.
Yeah, probably
Really?
was.
That's a jail, dude. That's actually a jail.
Not a school.
That is not a school.
Is it safe to be here?
Wait, is this high school or middle school?
This is my high school.
Get to the
Okay,
drills!
So imagine this. Beautiful school, not at all like a jail.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, now, fire drill. Right? It's all loud in your ear.
Didn't you have like TSA in your school?
Oh, yeah, I had TSA in my school, too.
What?
Really?
Just for TBA.
You had the Transportation Security Administration at your school.
Yeah. Dude, my school is basically O-Block. Just put it to one building.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think it was called TSA if it was for a school. Where did
TBH.
say he's from? Did he say he's from Lebanon? I don't want to misremember that, but let me know in the comments.
Dude, my school is basically O-Block. Just put it to one building. My school's burst into flames. Everyone's calmly walking downstairs, ears being blasted by the blast. So I'm walking downstairs. Okay, everyone has the same thought in mind when you walk outside for school drill. It's like, I should subscribe to the channel. And what if I just leave? Right? So we're walking down the
Yeah,
stairs.
good point. That is a thought I typically have. By the way, I should probably say this now. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to SocksStudios, don't be silly. You're not allowed to watch and enjoy these videos on my channel if you are not subscribed to SocksStudios. You have to support the original creators, okay? And if you're coming from somewhere else and you were checking out my my channel for the first time right now, it would be cool if you booped the like button. That goes for everyone. I would appreciate that. But if you're new, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button as well. That would make me very happy. We have fun here, if you couldn't tell. So let's keep it going.
What if I just leave? Right, so we're walking down the stairs. I'm thinking,
I
I'm
would leave too if
contemplating.
my school looked like that, bro.
There's nothing wrong with my school. It looks beautiful.
There's literally everything.
I'm walking down the stairs, right? Everyone's being set on fire. Not a problem. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just
Yeah, it
thinking, what if
happens.
I just don't come back? What if I run away from school? Now I'm in my head.
Oh, you're gonna be
There's two
lost.
leaves, like
They're gonna try to find
side
you.
and like a bad me on my right side. It's like, yeah, do it, right?
And the good side is like all kawaii and cute with his little butt cheeks out.
Yeah. It has like a really high pitched voice.
Okay.
I'm outside at this point, right? And I'm just like, I'm still contemplating. I'm battling. So now I'm talking to my friends like, dude, what if I just like,
What if I just left?
if I just do it? So then he's like, all right, bet. He goes and he distracts the teacher. He's like, hey, Mr. Teacher, there's a school on fire over there. And right into our school,
Okay.
Bobby would believe it,
No
bro.
way.
Look at our school. Okay, we don't have the brightest teachers in the world. Okay, teachers fully distracted. Like, holy cool, where did that come from? What the heck is going on?
I thought we were outside to play soccer.
Way, like, I'm running 70 miles an hour,
Okay.
running away from my school, very fast.
This is factual information.
And I'm huffing. Oh my. All right, has anyone cut school before?
Multiple times.
So the problem with cutting school is there's nothing to do anywhere. Literally anywhere. I went to the deli. I got me a chopped cheese.
Oh, you had
the
money?
Omni way,
Why
okay?
did you chop cheese?
Because
You had money?
Look at your face. Look at your face, and then look at my face.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that is the problem with like if you school, you don't then like not school.
What did you just say?
Is all of your friends are in school and you're not. So it's like you think like, oh, I'll be out of school, all this freedom, but then you realize, wait a minute.
Every single one of the homies is still in school. I got nothing to do.
And that, my friends, is what we call an L-negative Riz Gat or Fortnite. What game do people play now?
Look at your face. Look at your face, and then look at my face.
What is wrong with you?
So I'm at the deli, right? And I'm just trying to figure out what to get, right? And then that wastes like 10 minutes. And now I'm over here sitting on the floor under a train, like a homeless guy.
Under a train?
Yeah.
We've all been there.
And I'm just kind of like, what do I do for the next 5 hours?
Video games.
Nothing.
You should have skipped, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Why
figure out.
do you
Watch
wait
YouTube.
for 5 hours? Why don't you just go home?
Because my mom thinks I'm at school.
Still has a wanted level.
I have nothing to do. My parents are home, and they cannot know I leave, right? I'm trying to figure out what to do. But I am a stupid, junior, freshman maybe? No money, no dollar bills, no cents, no nothing to my name, except the chopped cheese and a sandwich, right? So I do the obvious thing. I try to break back into school.
Why are you breaking back in?
I was bored. I had nothing to do.
It's like breaking into prison, bro.
Listen, I am like that, okay? I'd rather be in prison than not know what to do for the rest of my day. So I'm trying to break back in. But the problem is there's a warden in the front door, okay?
A warden?
Call of Duty warden?
There's like a legit school security at the front door just waiting.
A 7-foot bodyguard.
Yeah, he's like 7-foot bald black guy. So I'm like, oh, I got lost in the fire drill. Can I come back in? And he was like, how'd you get lost? Everyone's in the same place. There's no way to get, you just walk.
You're supposed to put the hands on the shoulders the whole time. You're supposed to put your hands on their shoulders. This is why we do the shoulders. You dingus.
And he was like, how'd you get lost? Everyone's in the same place. There's no way to get, you just walk. And he was like, oh, no, Papa, please. He's like, where'd you get the sandwich from? And then that's the moment. That's the moment where I realized I should have finished my sandwich. So I'm just like looking at him. I don't know what you're talking about. And then we go into a little battle. And he's like, oh, you can't come back in. And I was like, but I want to come back in. And he's like, no, but you can't come back in. Like 5 minutes straight.
That's a crazy battle.
This escalates because what I tried to do is I tried to distract them. Like, oh my God, look, a bird. And I tried to run. Eventually, I end up walking through the front door where there's like 3 other wardens just waiting for me. And this is the problem. Right? These wardens actually work for the school. Now, they're not some random
Why are
security.
you saying wardens, bro? Wardens are for prisons.
Yeah, it's kind of what it felt like. Anyway, the problem with these
Wardens.
people are they're actually the ones willing to call your parents. 2 things I could do here. I could take it like a man, or I try to run away again. The problem with running away again, they circled me. They're all around me. It's like,
Yeah, it's too
They
late.
grabbed each
It's
other's
too
arms
late,
and made
Nadway.
a force field around me. So now I am in deeper trouble because I tried to skip school and I failed. That's literally what they did. They were like going, and they were making like a giant dome around me. They grabbed
Makes sense.
me. Okay, they grabbed me by my arms and they lift me up. They're dragging me to the office. Okay, where I have to admit my shame. Now the principal's on me. They're like, what did you do? Why'd you do that? And I was like, oh, I got bored. And now I have to like plead my case. And
What a
he's like,
stupid excuse.
I got bored. Lord. Man, these are the games you play. Honestly, I was the type of kid that, like, I could never get away with anything. If I tried something like this, I would have messed it up immediately. And now I am an adult who messes things up immediately. I can't keep secrets. I can't break the rules and not feel horrible about it. I've learned over the years, if I do a bad thing, I will spend literally the next many years feeling horrible about it. So it's probably easier just to not do the bad thing. That's probably easier.
Now I have to like plead my case. And
What a
he's like,
stupid excuse.
I think Muffin's one of the guards.
Yeah, what a stupid excuse. Little TBH.
this is the guy that arrested me in my school.
What?
I
No.
thought you said he was a big black guy.
That is, bro.
He got a haircut.
It's just a Snapchat filter.
I'm in the office now.
was that
Like, I'm
picture?
begging everyone, please do not call my parents.
I'm gonna call your father.
The father's not the problem. My dad doesn't really care. My dad's like, oh, if you want to go crash into a building, fine. If you want to go like waste all my money, okay.
Because his father did the same.
Wild. But my mom is the problem.
I'm gonna call your mother.
So I'm like on the phone with my mom at this point, and then I was like, Mom, they're lying. They're lying through their teeth. Okay, I did not go to school through a fire drill. I just got lost.
it's
So
his
my mom,
cap.
the brave woman she is, comes
Cap.
to my school. Imagine this.
She came?
She came to my school. 3 school employees, 1 security guard, my mother. My mother is like standing at 8 feet tall. She's the most menacing one of them all. Put in the story. I got in trouble. So,
That's what?
What?
That was a horrible ending.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. When I was in school, my mom was also terrifying, and I was very scared. If she ever got called for something, it's like the most traumatic moment of my life as soon as I get home. So it's like, yeah, I think that also was part of like why I was a very well-behaved kid. Feeling awful if I ever did something bad, and then my mom screaming at me. So probably why like every teacher just loved me, because I just never caused problems. Because it's like with my ADHD and autism, I already overthink things. I spend like 10 hours thinking about something that most people would spend 5 seconds thinking about. So I haven't had any reason to cause any problems.
That's what?
That was a horrible ending.
You got to the most interesting part with your mom and you just left it.
Dude, that's like saying it was all a dream all along.
No.
At the end of your 5-paragraph essay, and then I woke up.
Oh.
The point isn't that I got beat by my mom and everyone was angry at me and everyone was like fighting with me and I was being a dumb, stupid kid. The point is, if you try to cut school, don't come back.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh my god.
Good lesson. Just kidding. RobertIDK does not condone this lesson.
Alrighty. Oh my god.
What do you rate that?
Dude, I rate that a warden out of 10.
Thank you.
Warden out of 10.
I
Good.
liked it. So, what about you, Allie? Do you have a school drill moment?
Ooh.
You.
Yo.
When I was a little baby child, I was at school just minding my own business. I
Okay.
was drawing cute anime men in my notebook.
Oh.
Relatable. Relatable.
And all of a sudden, the fire alarm went
Not the anime, man.
Who would've guessed?
At first, I didn't really care at first.
Save the drawings.
Burn all of your anime.
Save the
man. It's gonna burn
drawings.
all of them.
Wait. You're saying during the fire drill, instead of doing anything, you just kept drawing?
Yeah, I just kept drawing.
What?
I didn't care.
So like you were okay being like set aflame and just keep drawing?
As long as I was with my anime men.
Okay.
But then my teacher, she started freaking out and she started yelling.
She didn't
"Go
know.
Out the door,
She
go out
didn't
the
know it was.
door."
She didn't know it was fake.
This is not what we practice.
While she was doing that, I just kept drawing my handsome
Oh,
anime men.
stop it with the anime men.
She finally grabbed her purse and she said, "We need to leave now!" So all the kids around me were like freaking out and running around the classroom, crying,
Dinguses.
grabbing all their stuff. I was sitting there thinking like,
What did we
"Chill, it's just
practice?"
a fire alarm." When I went into the hallway, the teacher was like gone, and it looked like the fall of society. I just walked down the hall.
Oh, no, chaos
happening all around
ensued.
me until I finally got outside, and there was literally nobody there because I went to the back of the school, but everyone had gone out the front. So I just sat down beside a tree and kept drawing my amazingly gorgeous anime men until the.
To be fair, you were probably also safe there, so I guess you can do that. I mean, you're not supposed to do that because then the teachers are gonna freak out. They're like, that's like a teacher's worst nightmare, is doing the fire drill attendance and suddenly one of the kids that you knew was there before is not there. That is literally like the worst nightmare as a teacher. I mean, more so if it's real than if it's a drill, I guess, but yeah.
Until the fire department came, we found out later that one of the teachers pulled the fire alarm and they found the teacher with another teacher making out in the boiler room or something.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got fired.
What? I wonder why.
I wish I could make out with my men.
You have a problem.
That was good.
That honestly just sounds like a rumor. To me, that honestly sounds like a rumor. That just sounds absurd. Why would a teacher do that? Like, you'd probably have an easier time just disappearing. Honestly, if that's real, then I'm a monkey's uncle, basically.
That was good. I rate that anime man over fire drill. Oof.
So basically, I'm at school and the school day ends and we have a soccer game that night. They were all inside this gymnasium area playing soccer inside the gym, which is kind of stupid if you ask me because there's like lights and bleachers and like clocks you could hit. But there's also another thing inside these gyms. There's fire alarms. There's fire alarms everywhere.
Oh, the ball hit the alarm.
The balls around.
Press it.
Obviously, you know, if you hit a ball completely wrong, it's going to go wherever it wants to go.
Yeah.
And it hits the subscribe button. Then it bounces off and hits the fire alarm. What? So all the teachers rush to the gym and my teammates book it out. They're rushing to the locker room because they don't want to get caught for breaking the fire alarm and calling the fire department there.
I would be more embarrassed by your bad aim.
Bad aim? They all rushed to the locker room, right, where we're all staying before we had to leave. And they're all telling us, guys, listen, the fire department's outside. Don't tell nobody. But we just accidentally made them come here. And we're like, what do you mean you just made them just come here? It costs money for the police and like the fire department to come out.
You're
and
going
like,
to jail.
We are either paying the fines or we are running in practice until it gets paid off. Our coach does not play around it. He's so strict.
What if you kiss the coach?
If we kissed him, but he might have
I don't think he's. Did you say kiss him or kill the coach?
Honestly, that really does make me think of just how like fire alarms are like one of the most disruptive things in our modern society. You go into a building and there's a fire alarm right there. You could just boop and just change everyone's day, like severely. I don't know. I'm just processing that that's a very crazy thing that exists in this world. So yeah, definitely don't pull a fire alarm if there's not a fire. Is the moral of the story, I guess.
If we kissed him, but he might have
I don't think he's. Did you say kiss him or kill the coach?
Whichever works.
No, nothing's working against this coach. The fire department get here. They're like interviewing all like the faculty because like they don't know who did it. There's cameras inside this gym, and we're just praying and hoping that they don't pull the cameras up and check us in here.
No.
Bro, honestly, and like this is like the funniest part. It just got like brushed over, like nothing happened to us. We learned about nothing about whether the teachers were called or whether the cameras were looked at. But all I know is that they kind of just like sucked it up and they just took it like a good boy.
Like a good boy?
What do you mean by that?
It was. We were so lucky because I thought we were gonna run until like we literally could not run anymore.
That was a good story.
Roof, I'm rating that bad aim over drill.
Oh wait, Muffin has a story.
Muffin, you're homeschooled. Shut up. What do you mean a school drill?
True. Yeah, if you're homeschooled, you're not gonna have a drill, are you? Homeschool equals no drills. I guess that is how life works. Anyway, hey, were any of you guys homeschooled? Let me know in the comments. Like, what did you ever replicate a drill or something like that? Let me know.
Shut up. What do you mean a school drill?
Listen, this wasn't a fire drill. This was an earthquake drill. Okay.
Where?
At my school.
You don't.
What are your school?
Shut up. The ground started rumbling. I was like, holy
That was
crap.
just you walking around. Oh my god.
Let him cook.
It's right here. I hear beep boop beep boop beep boop like
Spooky.
Spooky.
What?
And I saw on the news 9.9. Okay, that's how big the earthquake was.
Really? Wow.
That's a big one.
That's a big
That's
one.
huge.
A lot of earthquakes.
So yeah, I'm homeschooled. So my mom's like, go to your room. I was like, okay.
Go to your room.
The earthquake
Die.
My house got destroyed. The whole city just got destroyed from the
What?
earthquake.
This is not a real story.
What?
And then I woke up.
Come on.
Wow, that was actually the best story I've heard so far. I don't think that can be topped.
What?
Anyone else have a story? All right, it looks like no one else has the story.
All right, buddy. My
Okay.
story is honestly the best story.
All right, let's hear it then, Nightway.
All right. You guys ready?
Oh no. Oh, I'm so stupid. I think I was calling TBH Nadway. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna get some comments now.
Don't forget about TBH.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get some comments. Listen. This is why you gotta watch the whole video before calling me out, because sometimes I realize I realize things. I'm sorry. Also, I hate that I say sorry now. Sorry. Canada. About. House. A. Sorry, just had to get my reps in.
All right, buddy. My story is honestly the best story.
All right, let's hear that, Nightway.
All right. You guys ready?
Of course, Nadway has a story about fire drills.
What is
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I mean, I just think he,
His mixtape is fire.
Heat into a room.
All right. Shut up, baby. My story begins with school, okay?
Okay.
This actually happened.
Every story that starts like that didn't actually happen.
No. It actually happened like almost 2 years ago. Okay, this starts with like the last hour of like the day. So I'm chilling like a villain, doing my usual thing.
Okay,
and then all of a sudden, this isn't a fire drill, but it's a weather drill.
How's a weather drill? What?
I don't know. It's just
Stay
like
inside.
It's just bad weather. We couldn't even leave the room. Okay, we had to be cuddled in like this one corner in the dark.
The same thing.
Like a crybaby position.
You mean a fetal position?
Yeah, like a fetal position.
So you're used to that position.
And it was like all dark and everything. I was supposed to leave school like 20 minutes ago, and I was there for at least 3 hours after school. But this isn't even the worst thing. We couldn't leave the classroom. Okay, so you guys know what we had to do? It was literally so awful. You guys don't understand.
What?
Like, maybe sometimes you
read. You had to read.
You couldn't leave the classroom. The teacher had this one like offset room.
You did it right on the floor?
No. Somewhat.
It was.
Listen.
Somewhat?
Listen.
What do you mean?
He had to read. He had to read. That's my prediction.
Had like this one room connected to the classroom that it was just his room. So it was like everyone had to use the bathroom. A lot of people did. So he's like, oh, I have a genius idea. I'm the teacher. You guys. He grabs like a small garbage can.
Wait.
You guys use this. To
Wait.
use the bathroom.
Wait. No.
No way. Don't use that. I swear to God.
I'm gonna need a bigger bucket.
Listen.
That is
I was like too shy to use
crazy.
it because I'm like, okay, I feel like I can handle this. I think I can wait now.
Oh my gosh. Did the teacher leave the room during that, or was the teacher instructed? I have some questions. Was the teacher told to do that? Honestly, that makes me so uncomfortable. Oh, I would love to know more information. Yikes, dude.
To use it because I'm like, okay, I feel like I can handle this. I think I can wait now. I think like 13 kids used it before I did. I swear to God, I'm like, it's my turn with the toilet and the garbage. I go ahead and take it to the other room, bro. It reeks. I tell you, it reeks.
That's crazy. Then you have to deal with the smell.
Why are you in this room?
Let's not sauce.
Yeah, please. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't even use it.
Good.
I just stare at it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not using this thing. This is like the human centipede, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Human centipede. I don't know.
Human outhouse.
I think the teacher used it at one point too.
Oh no!
So, Mr. Teacher, you can't go in there.
Listen, at the end of the day, we were there for at least 4 hours.
4 hours? What is wrong with your drills?
I don't want to come back here.
Yo, I bet the janitor got paid double at least. Oh my.